Now that you've practiced measuring, you are, whoops, I'm in blue. Now we're going to practice estimating customary measurement for length. We already talked about this in our last video. 12 inches equals a foot, 3 feet equals a yard. I forget the yards and the feet in miles. But you want to find something on you, easily accessible, that you can use if necessary in order to make a smart guess about the length of something. So right now, I just want you to grab a ruler and double check. Make sure that you found things on you that measure a certain way. Remember mine? I do my thumb for 1 inch. It's about 1 inch. It's not perfect, depending on how long my nail is during the time and exactly where I start, in the middle of the knuckle or not, but it's about 1 inch. It gives me a good guesstimate. From the crook of my elbow to kind of where I point my pointer finger, gives me a foot. You're like, oh, there it is. I can hold it pretty comfortably. That just gives me an idea when I'm going, okay, that's about a foot. From where I bend to where I bend, about a foot. It gives me a guesstimate. Remember, I'm going to open the door, drop my hand down a little bit, and that should get me about 1 yard. That one's pretty good for me. So if you guys just practice opening that imaginary door wherever you put your hand to open a doorknob, okay? If you're shorter, yours is going to seem like it's up a little bit higher. You just have to go ahead and put your hand out for that doorknob. For me, I just drop it down a little bit more. That gets me to right about a yard. And then 1 mile, I just picture going around that track 4 times. Those are my things that I keep in my head at all times so I can then make smart guesses, estimates about the length of something using customary measurement. I'm going to let you practice this when I explain this paper for the rotation.